Hello everyone, my name is TaxOwlbear and welcome back to the Lovecraftian video game Retrospective, and welcome to Dark Mysteries, the Soul Keeper. Because why have one casual adventure game based on Charles Dexter? What if we can have two? This one here, I actually have the Collector's Edition, even though I'm not entirely sure what that means and what's the difference between the non-Collector's Edition and the Collector's Edition, but anyway. This game is a casual adventure game, and I'm not saying that because I think it's casual, I'm saying that because this game actually calls itself casual, and it's released by a company who mainly releases these hidden objects / simple adventure games. So gameplay wise, in this game you collect items like a normal point and click adventure, and you combine them, and you also have these hidden object sequences where you have to find a whole bunch of objects and then you're rewarded with one item you need to progress. You also have some pretty simple puzzles, and overall this game isn't actually all that easy, but what makes it easy is that you do have hint systems, so you can use the game to highlight items. You can simply check out the clue book, which basically tells you where you have to go next if you really want to, so you can make this game as easy as you want without having to rely on, let's say, an online guide. So overall this game is pretty much what you can expect from any adventure hidden object game combination. If you like those kinds of games, this is for you. If you don't, it's really not. If you like Lovecraftian games, be aware that this game isn't really all that spooky, and while it is based on the story of Charles Dexter, it's more of a light-hearted take on the story. Even though a couple of people do die, it's still not exactly a grim horror story. There are a couple of limits. For example, in the hidden object sequences you do have a time limit, or rather a click limit, but the game is very forgiving, so you can't really lose, and it's not an adventure that really punishes you for doing stuff wrong. And if you're ever stuck, there are so many mechanisms to help you out that it's pretty much impossible to not be able to solve this game unless you really play it on the hardest difficulty and you insist on not using any help. But even then this game isn't really all that difficult compared to other adventure games. And this is pretty much all I have to say about this game. It looks quite nice. The graphics are, all the images are hand-drawn. It looks quite nice and it's pleasant on the eye. It doesn't run in full HD definition, but that isn't really all that much of a problem because it doesn't have any 3D rendered graphics and stuff. The voice acting is actually pretty solid, maybe even above average for a video game. Yeah, I'm actually going that far. And if you like these kinds of games, as I've already mentioned, this game is pretty much like all the other hidden object game you will have played, then this for you. Otherwise, not so much. So thanks for watching, and I shall see you next time. Take care and goodbye.